From HopeStreetRecordings.com, and this is Poppy, and this is DJ Manchild, and we're bringing to you the 12 most awesome pieces of vinyl, Bollywood vinyl that is, in DJ Manchild's collection. So here we go.
I've always been into collecting sort of funk, soul, hip hop, you know, Afro, Latin kind of stuff. I went on holiday to India 10 years ago, something like that, probably more like 10 years ago. Spent probably 15, 16 months in India. If I'm going to be somewhere for that long, I need to be finding all the funky records. So I just kind of went around and would just ask in my horrible Hindi accent, you know, after all these really obscure old 70s records that had some funky stuff on it.
DJ Manchild, number 12.
Number 12. This is one I picked up called Karate, and I've never heard of this one actually, but I mean, check out the cover. How can you not want to buy that record? Magic. And it's yeah, Bappi Lahiri did all the music on this one. He was pretty prolific. He wasn't one of the biggest dudes. You know, it's the thing with indie music, there's only like a few guys who were like the guys, and that was it, you know. And he was one of the bigger guys. He wasn't the biggest, but he was up there anyway in this one.
Number 11.
This is a film you might have heard of called Rocky. This is the Bollywood Rocky, which I really dig this cover as well. It's the silver with the dude jumping. It's kind of like, it's a bit reminiscent of E.T., but it's like some Bollywood action hero on a motorcycle. The back cover is pretty pink. And in the back,
ooh, the gatefold.
Isn't that nice? But yeah, R.D. Burman all over this one. He was one of the giants, you know what I mean? He did like just that many records, it's not funny. Asha Bhosle, Kishore Kumar, and R.D. Burman on this one, and you know, can't argue with those guys, you know. Number 10. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. One of the biggest Indian tracks and best known by Asha Bhosle, R.D. Burman again. I thought I'd go with this awesome live record they did at the Royal Albert Hall in London. This one from 1979, I think, when they went over there. They finally agreed. I think apparently they've been trying to get them over there for ages. Here they are rocking in the back there. And it's got heaps of the hits on it, you know. It's got the one that Bob wanted me to play, which is Mehbooba Mehbooba, his track. I was like, that. It is an awesome track. That's on there. That's from our Sholay. But I can't do a top 12 list and not include Dum Lorry Dum. So I'm gonna do the live version of Dum Lorry Dum, and I really like it. The drums in it are they're heavier. They're a bit funkier. They're a bit more got a bit more of that funk syncopation going on, and it starts as Dumb or Dumb, and then it goes into some other crazy thing, and then. Okay, number 9. Going 45 town this time. This is from the movie Anamika, which I don't know anything about, but again, R.D. Burman and Asha Bhosle doing their thing. And I really like this one. This is one of those records that kind of sounds like a Madly beat or something already, you know? Yeah, it's pretty good. Number 8, staying with 45 still. This was the one record when I was over there, I was like, I've got to get this record, you know, that was like the one record I had to find, and it's from the film Gumnam, and it's by Mohammed Rafi, and it's called Jun Pehchan Ho, probably just about the Bollywood kind of classic everyone knows about, just beautiful surf stuff, and it was in that film Ghost World, see all the dancing. If you go on YouTube, check out the film clip on it if you haven't seen it, it is out of this world, like unbelievable. So yeah, you know, nothing like much more I can say about this except I have Jun Pehchan, I'm 45, and that makes me happy.
It's a 1966 record.
Damn straight. Number 7, another 45, moving well and truly out of the 60s. I think this is almost even into the 80s if I'm not mistaken, 84 I think. Back to back Lahiri, and this is a cool 45. It's got 2 really good songs in it. There's the Kasam Paida Karnawali Ki, which is like a real cool like Bollywood disco joint, but I decided to play the other one, which is Gina B Kya Hai Gina. And the reason I picked this one in particular is because Bollywood has let's call it a culture of borrowing, shall we say. You might watch a Bollywood film and you watch it and you'll be like, kind of feel like I know what's going to happen next in this story, because you know, generally speaking, it might be slightly inspired by Western cinema, and it happens with the music too. And I especially like this one because, well, I'll play it and you'll kind of you'll pick straight away who it was inspired by, but. Well, it's killer in its own way, and it always works on the dance floor.
जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरी आंखों के बिना, जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरे होठों के बिना,
जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरी बाहों के बिना, जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरी चाहों के बिना,
जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरी आंखों के बिना
जीना भी क्या है जीना तेरी बाहों के बिना.
Now we have DJ Manchild and Poppy.
Little Poppy Lee. She's in.
Poppy Lee, she's in.
We also have number 6.
Record number 6.
This is from the movie Yadan Ki Barat. And the track, it's another Asha Bhosle tune, Asha and Kishore Kumar. The track is called Likha Hum Diwane Dil. And yeah, I really dig this tune. But this is the 45 version. And it's one of those records too, it sounds good on a 45, you know? It just sort of, there's something where the way a 45 is just sounds raw and where it just kind of slams, you know? So yeah, Likha, let's do it.
लेकर हम दीवाना दिल फिरते हैं मंजिल मंजिल
लेकर हम दीवाना दिल फिरते हैं मंजिल मंजिल.
कहीं तो प्यारे किसी किनारे मिल जाओ तुम अंधेरे उजाले.
Alright, coming in, number 5. Starting to get to real classic time. Bombay 405. This was one record that I really wanted. I didn't know anything about it, but I saw it on the list. And I knew it was Kalyanji and Ananji, and it was called Bombay 405 Miles. And that just looked like it had to be an awesome film. And I remember I had to go around and ask for it in Hindi, because I go Bombay 405, and they're like, what? And I'd be like, Bombay Chasso Punch. And I realised I had to say Bombay Chasso Punch. And it was like, I kept saying it. It was one of the last records I managed to find. And I said Bombay Chasso Punch like 1,000 times to 1,000 people and didn't get anywhere. But then right at the end I found the 45 and the LP. Made me happy. I like the 45 because this is one of the funkiest Bollywood records going around. 1980, Kalyanji and Ananji. There's no reason to cry, Poppy. It's about to be like so much better. Yeah. Number 4. I kind of feel dirty. I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel wrong putting something as funky as Dawn at number 4, but I have to do it. Kalyanji and Ananji just killing it in the late 70s. This song is 77. Dawn. I mean, there's a couple you can play off this, but the big one, the Ye Mere Dil Ya Ka Diwana. Asha Bhosle doing the singing, and you know, like I said, these guys back then, they could just do no wrong. Kalyanji and Ananji, more late 70s craziness from there. This one's actually 1980. Professor Piara Lal, again, nice gatefold with all these crazy pictures in the middle.
Oh!
Dude rocking the yellow hat, you know, like this guy up here. I mean, I gotta see this film. Bit of helicopter, bit of badassery on the back. And it's kind of, it's got like a little jazzy section, it's got like a big breakdown section, it's got a kind of funky section, so I'm gonna drop the bit in the middle. That's a nice little breakdown, so you have to bear with me for just a second on that one. We are getting closer and closer. Number 2 right here. This is again from the house of Kalyanji and Ananji. 1981 this time. This one is a movie called Commander, and this is getting towards sort of disco territory, but it's kind of disco dub almost with like a sexy lady voice and stuff. Comes with a cool cover. So look at that. Nice picture on the back. You got Amitabh Bachchan, who is pretty much the only Bollywood star. He's in every film. This is the dance music from Dandia. Here it is. When I said before I only knew a few records, there was one record that I knew was just super, super dope because everybody always talked about it. And there's of course Shalimar, probably the classic Bollywood funk sort of thing. Usually it comes with the best record packaging ever, this big gatefold, and it folds out this kind of sort of big diamondy thing. Well, it's a diamond because it's from the Shalimar and that's what the movie's about. And but unfortunately, I got 4 copies of it when I was there, and I sold 3 of them, and I accidentally sold all the good ones and left the dodgy cover for myself. So that's one I'm gonna have to get onto eBay. I'm gonna have to sort that out, I think, because I need that cover in my life. It's an R.D. Burman one, this one, and it's funky as all hell. I almost can't even choose which track to play.
Drop the theme.
I'm gonna drop the theme.
Drop the theme, baby.
I have to. But there's a whole bunch of real cool tunes on this. But this doesn't get much heavier in Bollywood town.
Woo! Number 1.
Number 1.